Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Shrouded Fable deck video, and today we're going to be looking at one of the brand new EX cards from the new set, of course, Kingdra EX, a very fascinating EX card that has potential to maybe be good. Now, it has two very cool attacks. The first one, King's Order, is what we're kind of basing this deck around. For one water energy, you can put up to 3 water Pokemon from your discard onto your bench, and that's a pretty cool attack. I mean, getting any water Pokemon is crazy. I think the only water Pokemon you literally can't grab is a Palafin EX, but that's really good because, of course, you can put something into play that can put energy on your Kingdra with the attack Hydro Pump that does 50 plus 50 more damage for each water energy on this Pokemon. If you, of course, flood your Kingdra with a ton of energy cards, you can take massive 1-hit KOs. I mean, like, just 6 or 7 energies, all you need to knock out most Pokemon within the format. And, of course, we can use Baxcalibur's Super Cold as the way to put energy onto our Kingdra. As often as you like, you attach a basic water energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, and you can just put a bunch of energy on Kingdra. Now, Baxcalibur is a Stage 2, so you are playing a double Stage 2 deck, but this is where Kingdra's first attack actually ends up being really cool. You can actually use King's Order to put Baxcaliburs from your discard onto your bench for free, and this is a great way to actually offset the fact that you have 2 Stage 2s within the deck, and that's one of the things that makes this deck tick, is the ability to King's Order Baxcaliburs out. Because, of course, the ability puts energy on your Kingdra. The nice thing with Kingdra, too, is Hydro Pump is not an attack that discards energy. Unlike with Shenpao Baxcalibur, you have to discard the energy every time you do your attack. With Kingdra, you keep the energy on the Kingdra, meaning that if your opponent goes after Baxcalibur, well, I mean, the energy's still on the Kingdra, so who cares? The Kingdra can still attack. So that's one of the things that does give this deck a little bit of advantage. Kingdra's also really tanky. It's got 310 HP. There's another Kingdra in the format, which is also pretty cool. You got the Seabean Current Kingdra. Once during your turn, you may have either player shuffle their hand and put it at the bottom of their deck, and then that player draws 4 cards. So basically, you force your opponent down to 4 cards, or you can force yourself to 4 cards. This is a great way to give you more cards if you're looking for a specific card in a turn, or you have a dead hand, or maybe your opponent's hand is gigantic. You can put it down even lower. If you're playing against, like, Lost Box, I guess this could be good. Though, honestly, Lost Box plays Iron Hands and Thorns, so you're probably farmed anyways. But, I don't know, it's a really cool attacker in the deck, too, with Hydro Splash. You can do 130. Not bad numbers. It's a good one-prize attacker. It's also, of course, does have that cool ability. And the last Pokemon I put in the deck is the Palkia VSTAR. I really like the addition of Palkia for that early game pressure with Subspace Swell, or you can use it as a late game attacker, or you can just use Star Portal as a way to put even more energy in to play. I'm not 100% sold on Palkia yet, but it is nice to have, especially when you're playing against a big basic beat stick deck. You can go Palkia, and then you'll have to use Frigibax Baxcalibur as opposed to King's Order, because there are matchups where, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to afford to do King's Order. But yeah, before you get the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack outs, get them over at Card Cavern. Of course, Card Cavern sells codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for, of course, Shrouded Fable codes, get your Shrouded Fable codes over at Card Cavern. And if you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So big shout out to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second channel down below for some extra content too. My recent video, we looked at this past weekend's first weekend of Shrouded Fable online tournament results, and interestingly enough, Charizard EX didn't do too great this weekend in the online tournament scene. So could Charizard have flopped? Who knows? Check out the second channel down below if you haven't already. So here's the list you're playing within today's video. We do have the 4-1-3-2 Kingdra line. The one issue that I do kind of have with this deck overall is, like, not clunkiness, but just maybe it is clunkiness, actually. I'm lying, because, like, it is a little clunky to have 3 different Stage 2s in the deck. I mean, you have the attacking Kingdra, the ability Kingdra, then you have Baxcalibur. You do have that King's Order attack. Now, to help discard our Kingdras and Baxcaliburs, because you can even King's Order your own Kingdras into play, which is pretty cool. You can also use Earthen Vessel to discard things. We have PokéStop in the deck. I'm a big fan of PokéStop in here. This deck is kind of like Shenpao in a way, where it's like you're still trying to find Rare Candy and Retrieval, which are very important, crucial pieces. So it's nice to have the PokéStop in the deck to help you get there a little bit further. We do play 9 energy. I think 9's perfectly fine. You don't need that much energy. I mean, you really only need like 6 to 7 energy to one-shot anything, so 9 energy is perfectly fine. We do play the 3 Vessel and the 1 Super Rod. Got 4 Irida, 2 Iono, 2 Research, 2 Boss, Prime Catcher as the Ace spec. Scoop Up Cyclone is something I have considered, because sometimes you clog your bench up a little bit too much and you want to be able to pick something up and put it back into play. Well, you know, Scoop Cyclone could be good, but Prime Catcher is just a very strong ace-spec card, especially within this deck. It's an extra switching card if your opponent's trying to stall you. I mean, it can happen. If you overextend your energy, it's possible. It's good to have Prime Catcher. Fezandipiti, by the way, is the last card I want to mention here. The unsung hero of the deck. Fezandipiti is so, so good. When you're looking for those combo pieces in the middle late game, you're looking for that big Kingdra knockout, having Fezandipiti makes it easy to dig through your deck to find that Retrieval, which is usually what you need to take a knockout. The other things you could add to the deck: 4 Baxcalibur, second Frigibax, Heavy Ball, What else was I thinking? There's another card. Escape my mind. A fourth Retrieval was the other one, right? Maybe? I don't even know. There's other cards I thought about adding. Lumineon V was something I considered playing 2 in the deck. But, again, just bench space is kind of an issue within the deck. But, yeah, let's go show off Kingdra in action and see what it's all about with Baxcalibur. We're against Charizard here. Oh, we have a pretty okay hand. But going second into Charizard feels bad if they just get turn 2 Charizard. Because I can kill my poor Horsea. But they don't have a Charmander. Okay. That's fine. Let's see what we top deck. Research. Ooh, nice. All right, pretty good draw. We can get some stuff going here. We can Nest Ball for Horsea. We can Nest Ball maybe for Palkia. I should probably get Greninja just in case. I kind of want to get Palkia into play, too, in this matchup, if I can, but I guess it all works the same. All right, let's research. I'm not going to bother doing conceal cards. Okay. That's not bad. We got PokéStop. We'll spin it at this point. Sure. Okay, nice. More items. We did lose the Palkia, but that's fine. And I'll just hook for 20. Take that, Rodon V. All right. We have turn 2 Kingdra. We just need to find more Pokemon to discard. Because I need to at least get 2 backs. I want to get 2 backs, maybe Kingdra in the discard pile. I just want to discard as many Pokemon as I can next turn. So the ideal dream is my opponent doesn't bump the stadium or anything. Or I don't know. We'll see what happens. They could Iono me, but it's not happening anymore. They're just Arvening. We know we're safe for a turn 2. My opponent doesn't need to get Manaphy down, because I am threatening Greninja next. Well, I guess not this turn, but next turn. I maybe should have benched the Frigibax, to be honest with you. Yeah, maybe I should have benched Frigibax. I mean, we could Irida for Baxcalibur, and then Ultra Ball for Kingdra. That's probably what I'll do. All right, we'll see what my opponent does. Hopefully they're not playing Eerie or something in their deck. That would suck. I doubt they have Eerie, but you never know. Looks like they were going to retreat into Pidgey this turn. They kind of have to... I mean, they don't have to move Rotom. I'm not knocking the Rotom out, bro. I got no Kingdras. But for insurance, they should probably retreat into the Pidgey. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they should probably retreat into Pidgey. Because, I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I guess they're losing more energy by doing that, though. And they put energy on Pidgeot. And is there anything else? No Stadium Bump. Okay, nice. Let's see what our top deck is here. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the play I was talking about. We're going to grab Baxcalibur and Rare Candy. And then we'll Ultra Ball for... Could discard another Kingdra. Go... Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. We can Ultra Ball again. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. I like this. We'll Greninja. Ooh, smoking hot. Let's go. Yeah, we'll do this. Grab Kingdra. That's pretty good. Those are some good discards. I don't even have to play the PokéStop at this point, which is pretty insane. We'll go Kingdra. We can even get Seadra down here, which is good. Yeah. King's Order. Let's go for it. Boom. Go backs, Kingdra. Pretty good. All right, nice. My opponent can probably boss KO one of the Baxcaliburs this turn, but I don't know if they're going to go through with that or not. I mean, there's a world where maybe I should have put all 3 Baxcalibur into play, which isn't even terrible, but I kind of like any other Kingdra, because now I can turn that Seadra into the baby Kingdra, which I want to put that into play at some point, too. So that's kind of why I wanted to go double backs in a Kingdra. So we'll see if my opponent's able to KO backs this turn, if that's even what they're going to do. We have Prime Catcher in hand. We can... I mean, yeah, we can maybe chase the Pidgeot. If PokéStop sticks, there's a world where we can chase Pidgeot. Which I wouldn't mind killing the Pidgeot first. We'll see what happens. There's no Dusk in play, which is good. No Duskull, no Dusclops, nothing like that. No shenanigans. No Manaphy either. This opens up a door for a Greninja play. As long as I take 2 prizes, right? 2-2-2. It's like has to be how we probably win this game. So something I am eyeing up doing here. All right, let's see. 10 cards in hand. They have everything. They have Pidgeot, Rare Candy, obviously. Oh, they're going to Iono me. Okay. There goes a double vessel for now. They probably had a ton of energy in their hand. Speaking of a ton of energy, we actually drew a ton of energy, but it's actually not even that bad. Now we just need to find baby Kingdra, and this is looking pretty good. Oh, they instant charge again. Okay. No Charizard. What's their plan here? Well, now we're going to cook them with Greninja. And now we're going for the Greninja. I'm going to conceal. I need to find this baby Kingdra. There we go. Lit. Ooh, we can Kingdra them. Oh, watch this. Oh, this is devious. We can Seething Currents my opponent's hand. And then, because we have Retrieval, we're cooking. Do I want to play the PokéStop? I'm like debating whether or not it's worth it. Let's save it. It's fine. I don't really need a PokéStop for anything. All right. We'll just KO the 2 Pidgeys. I could KO 2 Charmander. That's not bad either. But KOing the 2 Pidgeys good. If they get Pidgeot out, their deck functions. I don't want their deck to function. Let's KO the Pidgeys and shut their deck down. All right. Let's see what our 2 prizes are. Iono PokéStop. Nice. I'm surprised they didn't attack last turn. They had the ability. I guess they were scared of getting hit in return. I don't know what their angle was. Maybe they were expecting me to Greninja them there. I have no idea what their angle was that turn. But what I do know is we just hit them with a pretty dirty Kingdra plus Greninja combo. I mean, they still probably have it, obviously, right? Like, the Arven discard is a deck giveaway, but they don't have Pidgeot. And without Pidgeot, their deck can't function. So now if I can kill the Charizard here, we're cooking. Now, what's that one card? They got... That might be an Iono. It might be an Iono. Judging from the Arven Ultra Ball discard. Surely you never get rid of an Arven in your hand if that one other card is not like an Iono. Only 1 energy on the chart, or 2 on the Charizard. Interesting. Ooh, an Unfair Stamp. That's a pretty good Kingdra hit there. But we did get Earthen Vessel. It works for me. We just have to find Retrieval. We can knock out this thing. I think all the energy's in the deck. Ooh, the PokéStop. And it discards the top 3 cards of their deck. That's my favorite type of PokéStop. The Fezandipiti discard's also good. They are losing a lot of their draw engine, bro. The Pidgeys are gone, and the Fezandipiti gets PokéStopped away. Oh, man. Rip my opponent. All right, let's see what our top deck is. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to PokéStop first, because I need... If I sequence this correctly, it works out. Okay. Now, some for more items. I think it works anyways, right? We'll start off with Irida. I mean, even if we don't KO them, it's really not that big of a deal, though I would like to take the KO, obviously. We can just, like, ditch Palkia. Do we have 2 energy? Okay, we have the knockout. I was just making sure everything was in the deck. We have to get rid of 1 rare candy, but at this point, who cares? I can Kingdra them, too, which I kind of have to. I can't Kingdra myself. That's why I was trying. That's why I PokéStop first. I could have gotten punished there if I lost an energy, because then I maybe wouldn't have been able to take the KO, though I maybe could have went for, like, a Prime Catcher play or something, but it's fine. This is a pretty good turn. We can't Kingdra, unfortunately, ourselves, because we're going to have no cards in our hand. But we can Kingdra my opponent for what it's worth. And honestly, it's not terrible. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't Kingdra ourselves, but we'll Kingdra them instead. They can knock me out here with a Rare Candy Charizard Defiance Band. My opponent did lose 3 Arven, though. So honestly, I don't even know if they're going to find Arven this turn. Like, they might only be playing 3 in their deck. And we get into Irida off the prizes. So... we are very close to winning this game. We just need... I don't think we're going to... If they get another Charizard out and they KO me, I don't think we can KO the Charizard, but we should be able to KO the Rotom if all goes well. Unless they go Rare Candy Turo Charizard Defiance Band knockout, which, I mean, that's asking for a lot, but we'll see. Hopefully my Kingdra helped me, not my opponent. They have PokéStop, so they can always dig for candy with PokéStop. The big thing is that Fezandipiti is gone. That's a pretty good thing. They have no draw this turn. If they don't knock me out, we win. They have to KO the Kingdra this turn. If the Kingdra does not die, I think the game's, like, pretty much over. The Kingdra has to get KO'd this turn, or else we just win. Like, I guess last turn, I also could have went... No, yeah, I was thinking something else. Never mind. Okay. Ooh, Iono. Nice. Good discard. More supporters in the discard, the merrier. They get an Ultra Ball. If they have Rare Candy in the hand, they have it. Maybe they don't have enough energy in the deck, though. They only put 2 in play last turn when they went Charizard. And they were a little sus with their beginning turns. Like, I don't like the fact that they didn't go Rare Candy Charizard, Rare Candy Pidgeot on that second turn was very strange. Like, instead, they just went Iono Instant Charge when they had an 11-card hand. So something tells me their prizes are kind of funky. They're going to Counter Catcher. KO back at this point, I mean, if they KO me with Radiant Charizard, it's insane. Ooh, Collapse Stadium. PokéStop was kind of an important card to keep in play, because I might need it to dig for the win. We can still put our hand down to 1 card and Kingdra ourselves, so if worse comes to worse. But I don't think they're KOing my Kingdra now, because that Counter Catcher is kind of telling me they don't have it. Alright. Can Irida for Super Rod. And chill. Alright, what do they got? The Collapse is pretty good. We do win. Actually, I think we just have game of Prime Catcher, right? I'm trolling. Yeah, okay, we just have game. We just have game. I forgot we have Prime Catcher. I was like thinking we have to attack with Baxcalibur or something, and we have Prime Catcher. Unless my opponent Turos. Still on the table. If they go Turo, then I guess we could Irida for Super Rod. and then try to dig for the Greninja. I don't know. It's probably not going to happen. I don't think we're going to win the game this turn with Greninja if they Turo. They had the Turo in their hand. They actually had it. What? Bro. Okay, well, their hand is so dead, they probably have to Rotom. But, I mean, it is what it is. They actually had the Turo. They had the Turo play. They could have Turoed the Rotom. But my opponent's hand is so bad that they had to... They probably have to Rotom and just hope I don't have game. But even if I didn't have it, I have Kingdra to, like, dig for Prime Catcher. So, pretty sure it's in the deck. Yes, that's game. All right, we beat Charizard. Not bad. Cool stuff. Bring in the Rotom and Skadoosh. Yeah, even if I wasn't winning there, like, I was still pretty far ahead. Like, I don't even have to KO the Charmander. I can keep myself on 4 prizes taken, so they can't do 330 damage. And then we force them to find Defiance Band, and even with Rotom, I don't know. I think we were, like, winning that no matter what. Even with that, like, counter catcher play. Even if they did Turo the Rotom, I still was looking pretty good. All right, we hit Okidogi here. Interesting. All right. Our turn 1 is, it's not fantastic, I guess. We got, hopefully, Radiant Greninja in the deck. Okay, good. I do want to get Palkia in play if I can, because they can't actually, theoretically, they can't one-shot a Kingdra, so I want to get that early game pressure of Palkia. We did draw Rare Candy, which is good. That's not a bad top deck. We can get Kingdra going next turn, maybe, if we're lucky. That's not too bad. Now, let's see if my opponent can do this turn. Can they get the turn 1 knockout on my Horsea? My opponent does have the Squawkabilly, so they just need a few combo pieces, and it is definitely possible to KO my poor Horsea here. I see they do. They got Greninja. Probably looking for Janine or something. There's Nest Ball. There's probably going to be Petron, I imagine. They're going to grab Petron here. Yep. But can they follow up? Let's see. They could donate a PokéStop, which would be nice. Let's see what they got. They got the... All right, do they have PokéStop? Do they have Janine? Getting Iono wouldn't be bad. Like, we'll see. No, they do have the Janine after all. Look at that. There it is. All right, they're getting close. They need just an energy attachment, so they probably got it. They didn't even need to do Squawkabilly, and they already had half of it. That's pretty good. They lose a boss, which is nice. All right, let's see. What do they have? 6 cards in hand. Can they pull off the knockout? There's Fezandipiti. There's Pokegear. Did they find energy? Is the question. There's Iono. Unfortunately, they can't play that. I wouldn't mind getting Iono here, but I don't think we're getting Iono this turn, unfortunately. Morpeko. Did they whiff? They just need energy, and they have the knockout. Subjugating Chains. Okay, they don't have it? I'm pretty sure they whiffed. Yes, okay, they did whiff. Actually pretty good. All right. But we still need to do a couple things before we even get very far, which is an issue. We can go Kingdra. Low-key, it might be best to go Baby Kingdra here, just to refresh my hand. I actually think that's actually the best way to go about this, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think refreshing my hand is actually optimal in this situation. Instead of just going Ooga Booga Kingdra EX, I think getting this guy down is pretty important in this situation. So, we'll also get Palkia. They did lose a boss, so I'm feeling okay to grab that. Could Earthen Vessel here. Grab a couple energy just to thin a little bit, because we're Kingdraing ourselves. Greninja. More Kingdras. Could Superior here. It's tempting. Yeah, sure. Then if I do get the if I get the Kingdra here, we can put more Kingdras out, which is fine. Gives me more outs. Touch the active, and then we'll see the Incurrence ourselves. All right, see what we got. Can we get anything good off this? We got Rare Candy, but no Kingdra. F. Unfortunate. Take that, Morpeko, 20 damage. All right, thankfully we got the Baby Kingdra out, so we have a bit of a draw engine, but we did unfortunately whiff the attack there. Not much I can do. It's all good, though. I mean, it's not all good. It's actually still pretty bad, because now my opponent can... well, they can probably kill me with Morpeko, which is pretty good. So we'll see what they end up doing here. They could Prime Catcher kill Palkia. That'd be pretty bad if they did that. I think it was still fine to put Palkia down, because I still want to have the ability to attack with Palkia. Ooh, they had Arven. Wow. That's not good. They're going to get Prime Catcher probably. Yikes. That's probably going to get Prime Catcher. That's not good. So they Prime Catcher here. The best top deck would probably be a Vessel, or I get we draw Ultra Ball. No, they don't get Prime Catcher. Oh, wait, hold up. Unless they already have it in their hand, I don't know. I assume they wanted to maybe Prime Catcher. Ooh, they're playing Roaring Moon. That might be a bit of an issue too, actually, not gonna lie. Okay, I don't think they got it. No Prime Catcher. Unless they have something else I'm missing. Pokemon Catcher? I don't think they got it, though. Okay. Still not great. We could go Radiant Greninja this turn. And we can hit Squawkabilly and Fezandipiti or something for 90. I don't think that's really that good. Promote Horsea and see where it takes us. I don't think we're hitting the KO this turn. See what our top deck is. Ultra Ball Vessel. Retrieval. That's not what I'm looking for. All right, we will Seething Currents. Despite getting the baby Kingdra, we are still struggling to set up here, which feels pretty bad. There we go. That is a lot better. Let's go. Okay. Let's go conceal cards. See what we got real quick. Okay, it's not exactly what I wanted to draw. I mean, we have to KO the active, obviously. I'm losing 2 Gus. Jeez. F in the chat. Feels bad. All right, well, thank you, Greninja. Maybe I should just research first. I don't know. Ooh, nice. That was a pretty good draw there. Okay, we got 3 energy in the discard. All right, we can go retreat. And then kill with Palkia. Get Seadra down. We got Candy Kingdra, which is good. For next turn, it's pretty good. All right, we're chilling. Star Portal, let's go. We are potentially cooking here. Now, the downside is my opponent goes KO with another Okidogi. I have to put Baxcalibur into play next turn, so I have to give up a turn. But then I can just run them over 2 Kingdras. So, should be okay if we sequence this correctly. We drew into Fezandipiti. Don't think I'm going to put that into play at this point in the game. I think we just chill. I want to try to get 2 Baxcalibur in the discard pile if possible. My opponent does need a Binding Mochi to KO me, though. So they need Binding Mochi, and they need 2 energy for the Okidogi. Can they pull all that off? Ooh, an Iono. There goes my Rare Candy Kingdra. That's unfortunate. See what the Iono gives me here. But they're not doing Janine now, which is good. Okay, we drew Baxcalibur. This is kind of where losing the Prime Catcher boss can be bad. If my opponent whiffs and goes into Morpeko for a turn, I don't have the ability to Prime Catcher. But I guess I can just go Greninja. Or Greninja. I can go Kingdra. Alright. I'm actually surprised they didn't Fezandipiti before the Iono, because they can Janine this turn. I mean, they're probably going to find a dark patch. They've only played 2. There's actually a good chance they whiff. I think they... Oh my god, they actually whiffed. So our goal this turn is to either go Boss or Kingdra and put Pokemon in play. That's the OBJ this turn. Let's see if we can pull it off. Another Water Energy. Do I even Rod here? Don't need to. No, my opponent actually concedes the match. Okay. We didn't even need to go Kingdra this game. Palkia did all the work. I'm surprised he conceded. All right, Raging Bolt. This matchup's kind of odd. I think getting Frigibax is important. Maybe even getting Palkia down. Turn 1 is important too. The VSTAR's in there. Yeah, I might eye up Palkia because it's a pretty good attacker. We need a prize trade against them. We might have to go with the lone Frigi. All right. We got Horsea. We got PokéStop. I really want to lose my Greninja next turn. That feels kind of bad, but I'll just pass. The problem is if I go Kingdra and I go put Baxcaliburs in play, my opponent can just knock out the Kingdra in the active spot. It feels so bad. They can take a 3-prize lead before I've done any damage, which is something that I'm not really looking forward to. So we'll see what my opponent's cooking here. All right, bundle. I'll have to give them Horsea, I guess. Assuming they get there. They have a Seadra in their hand. They got rid of the Poke Gear. That tells me there's a Seadra. See, Vessel. There it is. That's pretty good. No. I know they got the turn 1 knockout, most likely. Losing Greninja is going to be pretty bad, but let's see if they have it. Let's see. I don't want to lose my poor Greninja, bro. I need it. Because like I want to draw more cards. We need to set our board up a little bit better next turn. Because we can potentially kill the Raging Bull with Palkia, but we need a better board, so we'll see. If my opponent doesn't put themselves ready to getting killed by Palkia, I could Prime Catcher Ogerpon, or we could just go for the Kingdra and kind of pray. Let's see. What do they got? Energy. Do they have Seadra? No, they didn't have it. Oh, wow. Okay, they whiffed. That's pretty good. They actually whiffed. All right, let's see we top deck. Nest Ball? Okay, cool. Okay, we're cooking. We can Nest Ball for this. And then Irida for Palkia Seadra? Or Palkia... Maybe something. We're going to Prime Catcher kill Ogerpon. I could kill the other Bolt, maybe. I think just kill the Ogerpon, though. What do I want? Irida for... Just grab, like, a dead item that I don't really care about. We can go Vessel, PokéStop. Could grab Candy. Sure. We'll get rid of the Ultra Ball. Greninja first. I want to try to get as many energy in the discard as I can. All right. Conceal cards. We need to set up Baxcalibur and Kingdra. Research? Okay, if we can rip Ultra Ball off this, it's not bad. Come on, no. F. Okay, whatever. I got the Palkia. We can Prime Catcher this up. Star Portal. They're obviously going to KO me, but it's a start, I guess. Really wanted to get a Kingdra there. I might just hold the hand for next turn. If we can get Rare Candy Bax, Rare Candy Kingdra next turn, we are in a good spot. So hopefully that's what we can do. Because then if they go after Bax, the Kingdra lives. So that's kind of our objective next turn. Let's see if we can find it. One of the two. We need Bax or Kingdra off the prizes. Okay. Irida's pretty good. That gets us very close. I still need energy, too, to knock him out. We need a lot of moving pieces here. Well, PokéStop needs to come in clutch and give me, like, an Ultra Ball next turn. That's why I wanted to get at least Seadra down, right? Because it would have made it easier to get the knockout. Well, whatever. All right, we'll see what happens. The Palkia knockout's good, but will it be enough is the question. We're going to find out. We will find out. They have Bundle, too. So even, like, trying to swim freely, stall them isn't going to work. I mean, maybe we just have to go for, like, a Rare Candy Kingdra and just, like, let it die. But Iono 2 is not going to do anything. When they have, like, Fezandipiti now, like, Iono 2 is no longer reliable. That's my main issue. Iono 2 is just no longer reliable. And they have the knockout. So we need to... Yeah, we need to do something here. If I can top deck a Candy, if I can draw an Ultra Ball, that'd be good. Because ideally, we have to probably research. I don't think we can afford Irida. No, they have a Stadium. Oh, there goes PokéStop. That's pretty annoying. Now I'm not going to be able to... Damn, that sucks. I was hoping I get value out of the PokéStop there. That sucks. I don't really care about Lost City. We do have Fezandipiti in the deck. Might have to try to get Fezandipiti out. That might help us get the two stage 2s we need. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it might have to just be a panic and just go Rare Candy Kingdra Prey. I don't think that's going to work, though, but... Because, like, if I go Rare Candy Kingdra, they're going to kill me in return, which is a big issue. I don't think that's going to work. Like, we're just going to lose if that happens. This is kind of the issue with Kingdra, man. Like, there's some decks in the format that don't let you do your first attack at all. Oh, we hit the Fezandipiti. Okay, hold up, hold up. Yo, we actually might be cooking. We might actually be cooking here. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, okay. We have a pretty decent chance now, thanks to Greninja Fezandipiti in our hand. We got Retrieval. Okay, we're uber close. Let's see. Fezandipiti, come on. Nice, we got it. Okay. Yo, Fezandipiti actually just MVP'd us. That's crazy, bro. What a legend. What an absolute legend. All right. Trying to think what I want to grab here. Buddy Poffin. We just need like a filler card to discard. So we can go Rare Candy Bax, Retrieval, away Boss, Horsea. I can't afford to Ultra Ball this turn, probably. Just get like a Buddy Poffin discard. Just like discard a fillery card. Sure. It's fine. All right. We got there. Whew. Or do I want to keep the boss? I mean, they have to kill... Yeah, I only hold on to boss just in case they don't kill Kingdra for some reason. You never know. It might happen. Yeah, sure. All right. Huge knockout there. Fezandipiti is actually MVP. Oh, my God. All right. So we need how many here? What, 4? All right. I can put 1 on the Horsea, save it for Greninja. Probably going to research anyways, but we'll hold on to the energy, sure. Maybe we'll need it if they go Bravery Charm, Raging Bolt, and somehow whiff a knockout. But they should have a knockout. But we'll see. Get that knockout. Take our 2 prizes. 6 and 4. What do you got for me? If we can find literally one more way to get Kingdra Retrieval, we win. There's Kingdra. We're close. We're close. We do need to win next turn, though. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of regretting the Buddy Poffin. Honestly, it might have been better to get Seadra. I think I could have afforded the Seadra there. Right? Maybe I should have got Seadra. We'll see. That might make things a little bit more complicated than they need to be. If I can find my other PokéStop, it might be okay, though. Yeah, maybe I should have got another Seadra. I should have maybe grabbed Ultra Ball to go Seadra. But, like, I don't know. I think I should have. My opponent could whiff the KO. They are down in Ogre Pawn. Maybe. I don't know. They're 11 cards in hand. It's possible. They could just KO my Fezandipiti, but then I just have boss for game. We have energy attached boss game if they go Bravery Charm, KO Fezandipiti or something. I'm trying to think what they can do if they don't have it. They have to kill the active, but they do need a lot. They need 5 energy to kill me here. They have 11 cards, but is 11 cards going to be enough? Because they're not playing PokéStop. They're playing Lost City, which is not the same as PokéStop. Okay, that's 2 energy. They need 1 more energy out now. They need another Ogre Pawn here to essentially have it. Because they go Sada, attach, plus 1 more energy would get them there. Let's see. What do they got? Because we can draw 5 cards next turn. And will it be enough, though? We'll see. I'm regretting not getting Seadra. Honestly, not getting Seadra might lose me the game. We're going to find out. Oh, boy. There's Earthen Vessel. Nest Ball discard's a little sus. Does that mean they don't have it, or they do have it in their hand? Maybe they only play 3 Ogre Pawn and they prized 1. Who knows? I don't know what their list looks like. I couldn't really tell you. Do they even have a Sada? Surely they have a Sada. All right, what's Bro cooking? What are they cooking? If they don't have it and they Iono me, this could get annoying. But they're in the active. I guess, like, Iono, they don't have it. Could be annoying, but we'll see. There's Sandy Shocks. Ooh, they could be killing my Horsea this turn with a Prime Catcher. Pokemon Catcher. Flips heads. Yikes. I think they're going to kill the Horsea. I guess getting Seadra didn't make a difference because they were going to flip heads. Are they going after Horsea or am I baiting? Oh. That doesn't do anything. I have game in hand. They really don't have it. So going after that Ogre Pawn turn 1 made a big difference. I think they only play 2 Ogre Pawn. Or 3, I mean, not 2. They're playing 2 is ridiculous. Oh, Scoop Up Cyclone. Well, good thing we have boss energies in hand. It's all Gucci. Was not expecting that to be their ace spec card. Holy smokes. All right. Now what? They don't have a knockout. I have game in hand. Unless they have double Bravery Charm. That gets them there. Double Bravery Charm would be annoying if they don't bench his other Raging Bolt. Because I don't have game because I'm short 1 energy. They don't have it. All right, we win. Let's go. Boom. See, this matchup is fine. Actually, it's like, this is arguably one of our scary matchups. But it's all good. We hit the dub. All good. Yeah, hold on to the boss there. Last turn ended up being very important to winning this game. Like, even if they did KO Baxcalibur, though, like, who really cares? Because we had it anyways. It's like the Kingdra needs to die. Like, if my opponent does not KO the Kingdra. This is what I like about Kingdra over Shenpao. If the opponent does not deal with the immediate threat of the Kingdra EX, it's not going to advance their board any further. Because I'm like, okay, you knock out a Baxcalibur, you KO my Fezandipiti, you KO my Greninja. Well, my Kingdra just has 5 energy on it. I'm just one-shotting anything in your active spot. So it's like, they can't really do much about that. Though, this matchup can be scary. Palkia did help, and this is why I do like the Palkia. It's a really good early-game attacker. This is a matchup where you can't really afford to do King's Order due to the fact that Raging Bolt is so aggressive. You go King's Order, they're just going to go Bellowing Thunder, knock out your Kingdra, and it gets pretty awkward. There you have it, folks. That is my Kingdra Baxcalibur deck in action. Is it the best way to play Kingdra EX? I'm not too sure. I do think there are other ways to play Kingdra that could be worth looking into, and I'm definitely down to do more videos on Kingdra. This card does have potential to be a decent card in the format. We just have to figure out the best way to play it. I like the idea of, like, turbo discard Baxcalibur. But again, there are matchups where you can't really afford to give up a turn doing King's Order, which is kind of the issue. Or you have to go first and have the perfect turn 2. And again, this is where I like having the Palkia in the deck. Because sometimes if you go Palkia, you can lean in to that Frigibax or whatever. You have Star Portal, which can come in handy on your Kingdra. You can put on a little bit of pressure with Radiant Greninja. The Fezandipiti, for the record, ended up being the best card in the deck. As you saw, without Fezandipiti, we were not going to win that game most likely against that Raging Bolt deck there. So it's really good to have Fezandipiti, a really good inclusion within the deck. I was trying out a 1-1 with Bibarel before, but I'm like, nah, yeah, Fezandipiti is 100% the way to go with this deck. I think changes to make, maybe add another superior retrieval. You could try to cut the Palkia out, and honestly, cutting Palkia wouldn't be bad. You do lose that early game attacker, but honestly, cutting Palkia wouldn't be a bad idea. You could cut Palkia for like a second Frigibax, maybe play more supporters, like play another Research or Iono. Might not be bad either, but that'll be for me on my Kingdra EX deck. Hope you enjoyed the video on Kingdra. I'm going to try out other Kingdra archetypes over the course of the Shrouded Fable format, so I'm definitely excited to try out other versions of the deck. There are other ways to play it, so if you enjoyed the video, if you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 64,000 subs. Check out card coming down below if you get any codes. Use code LDF, of course, and check out my second channel down below for some extra content. Just looking at some online tournament results where Charizard EX hadn't been doing too great in this past weekend in the online tournament scene. So could Charizard EX be flopping? Definitely check out my second channel down below. Hope you enjoyed, and bye-bye.